pacing back and forth. Oh, I don't understand why you're standing right here. All your shots have scored. No, scratching at the scars you left on my skin. We fight and we fall and we rise through it all till we find what we want, then we lose it all again. Your touch on my skin, pull me close, take me in. Just me, just you, lost in the moment.
Hey everyone, it's Karen. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hi! I'm so glad you clicked on this video. So today I'm doing a get ready with me, and I'm using some new products that I have gotten in the mail recently and that I've gotten in the last few months, and I go over everything with you. And we have to do some tweaking because some of these products I was like, did not work. Okay, so if that's something that you want to see, then obviously stay tuned. I will be with you in just a moment. So let's chat. There's been a lot of stuff going on in my life. How are all of you? I hope everyone is doing really, really well. If you're new to my channel and recently subscribed within the last month or so, I just want to say welcome. I really hope this is the beginning of a very beautiful, long-lasting friendship. Okay, so I've got some pretty new products that I want to try, and I mean, I'm saying new within the last month or so. They've been released, maybe 2 months, but there's a lot of new stuff I've got here that I've reviewed, and then I just want to go back and continue to use it because I told you guys I would give you updates. And I have Becca foundation on in the shade Olive. And it was one that I got in, I think, Boxycharm or something like that. And it's working for me right now. I have MAC Paint Pot on my eyes and some Nars concealer right underneath my brow to clean them up. I use the Benefit Brow Pencil in 2.5 and 3.5 for my brows. And I've got the Touch powder. I used this once or twice. So far, I am liking it. It is not leaving me very shiny a couple hours later, like sometimes powders will do. So right now, I think what I want to do is I want to go in with the Tarte Glow Wand. We used that and I really liked it. About 3 to 4 hours later after using that was when I kind of felt a little bit like, all right, I want to kind of take this off. You know, getting to the point where you feel makeup on your face. Yeah. So you're like, let me take this off. So I'm going to go in with the Glow. And then we're going to go in with a concealer after that. But here is what I do. I've got my damp beauty blender lying around. And, oh, okay. This has like a little bit of a pinky undertone to it. At least it looks like that. But when it blends out really nicely. I'm going to go ahead and take my beauty blender and blend this out. I am torn between the Jaclyn Cosmetics brightening powders and the Tarte Glow Powder and Glow Wand. So I think like the Glow Wand is working better for me right now, but I'm probably going to wind up mixing the two to see what kind of, you know, glow I can get. All right, I've got the Tarte concealer in medium. I'm going to go ahead and put that on. I have been noticing people have been putting concealer like this lately on YouTube, and I'm wondering why. I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing. I think that when you lay down concealer, the goal is to conceal underneath the eyes and to brighten it. So no matter how you're putting it down, that's what it should be doing. Okay. All right, what I'm going to do is set this under eye. Actually, I'm going to take a little bit more concealer and, well, do I want to set the under eye or do I want to highlight, contour, all that fun stuff? Let me see. We've got the Jaclyn Cosmetics brightening in light to medium. This here, I think I'm going to go ahead and use a little bit of it on a powder brush, and I'm going to go in with the shade Almond. Okay, we've got a peach in here too. Last time I used a light banana and it was like so bright. It was crazy. Oh, the almond is looking much better. Okay, yes. And these powders are very, very silky. The one thing I've got to say about Jaclyn's powders, I love her luminous powder. Oh my gosh, that is amazing. And her blush and bronze duos. Oh, They just make my skin look so much better. And when you're over 40, it is hard to find a powder that can actually make your skin look better and doesn't settle in fine lines. I'm just going to be completely honest with you. Okay, so we went in with Almond, and this is very brightening. I did not use the under eye primer today. I actually have to work that into my setup because I put my foundation on and I was like, oh, I can't go back and use that. But we're going to use the powders out today, and we're going to see just how well they work alone. So far so good. I do want to highlight some other areas, and what I'm going to do is take the same powder, the almonds, and I'm going to go ahead, put that here, put a little bit on the nose, a little bit up here in the forehead, so this way we are brightening the under eyes, but we are also making sure that there are other areas on the face that are highlighted, so it doesn't look so crazy, you know? The areas that you would highlight and contour and bronze, basically when you're highlighting, you are emphasizing like your cheekbones, you're emphasizing the part of your forehead, and when you're contouring, you're shading the areas and sculpting the face. So that is what you're doing. And I do have a bronzer, a cream bronzer that I found that I absolutely love, and it is the Nars. It's pretty new, and I love it. It's just a really, really great bronzer for my skin tone. And I am a neutral to cool, and then sometimes a warm when I get tan. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this pencil brush, and I'm going to actually put a little bit of this on my nose. And then I'm going to put a little here underneath the lip to make that pouty. I can put some down here. I can put some up here. You don't need a lot of bronzer or contour, and you can use a bronzing cream or powder for a contour. So, and when you're doing your contour, you don't need to bring it out farther than where your eye is. I notice some people do that, and it's kind of like dragging your face down instead of lifting it up. So don't do that. Bring it out just that far. And you can always add more. You can even do the jawline if you want, if you feel like you need to. So I love this, the contour brush from Jaclyn Hill and Morphe, or there's like a little kabuki brush from LaRousse that works amazing too when you're blending this stuff out. It's just like, and you'll notice like I've got just enough contour to where it's going to start to change the shape of my face. Well, it's going to look like it's changing it. This is a great brush to blend out with. I love it. I used to put the contour on with this brush, but I put it on too heavy. And you don't want to do that. You don't want it super heavy because you can always add more. Okay, now for my nose, it's a little bit different. I like to go in with a blending brush for the eyes to do my nose. Something that fits well with that area, you know what I'm saying here. I'm going to just take this Urban Decay brush and we're going to just kind of blend that down. Remember, like I said, you can always add more if you need to. Oh, I've got a pimple there. Gosh, I hate pimples. Hate it, hate it, hate it. Okay, my nose, every nose can be contoured differently. It depends on what goal you're trying to achieve here. And I actually could use a little bit more of the cream contour on the other side of my nose. So I'm just going to dip this brush in ever so lightly and kind of just even this out on each side here. Okay, so I want to grab a pointy kind of brush, or do I want my stiffy? I can use a stiffy to do that. But I'm going to go ahead and grab this Luxie brush here, and I'm going to go into Jaclyn's powders here, and we're going to go back in with that same caramel and just dab tiny, tiny bit and kind of do this on the bridge of my nose here to kind of lighten things up right here. I'm going to go ahead and take a little bit of that powder and put it here. On the chin. Right here. To lighten things up. And then what I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and grab her luminous powder here, and I'm going to dust my entire face with this. I love this powder. It is in the shade Brilliant. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Grab a powder brush. I love this powder so much. And I'm going to start with my nose and my forehead and just kind of go up and then go over the eyes, work my way down, and put a nice light dust of this. It just makes my skin look so much better, and it like emphasizes the lightness what we did here, and it has like a little bit of luminosity, and it's just amazing. So I'm going to go ahead and put that back. We've got that on now, and now I can go ahead and start with blush, maybe a little bit of a powder bronzer. And one of my favorite powder bronzers, I do like the Jaclyn Hill Blush and Bronze Duo, but I also am in love with this new Nars. Oh my gosh, this just, it's amazing. I absolutely love this. I'm going to go in with the Complex Culture angled brush, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and bronze kind of over where I put that contour, just a little bit. And this brush just really fits in this area super nicely. I love it. And then up here as well, this you kind of want to push it back into the hairline and bring it down. There we go. Things are starting to take shape. I love it. Could go ahead and do a little down here. Oh, I hate getting a pimple. Ugh. Okay, so what we're going to do for blush today, I haven't really decided on my eye look. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with Jaclyn's Pink Me Up. We're going to do a pinky kind of blush today, which means we're going to have to do a certain eye look with it as well. But that's fine. Let me grab my blush brush. We're going to go with an angled brush. This is a Morphe brush. Dip it into this pinky powder here and just kind of put that right here and bring it back. You do not need to have a heavy hand with blush. Just dust your cheek and pull it back. Okay. Ooh. I'm like doing everything before my eyes first today, which is fine. Okay, I'm definitely going to go in with the Tarte Glow Powder at some point here, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out Champagne Pop for a highlight. Love me some original Champagne Pop. And grab a highlight brush. I think I put all my highlighting brushes in that container because I thought that I was going to have my vanity set up, but guess what? It came, and when my vanity came, there's a crack in it. So I was like, no, I'm just going to dust some Champagne Pop right here. We're not going to go for a super blinding highlight right now. Okay, we're going to put a little bit on the Cupid's bow, and then we're just going to, where we put the brightening powders, put a little bit of highlight as well. Okay, now I've got the Tarte Glow Powder, which I really, really like. So I'm going to grab a powder brush. Okay, cannot wait to have my vanity set up because I'm constantly dropping stuff here. Alright, so we're going to go in lightly with this powder brush here. It's a BH Cosmetics brush, and we're just going to kind of put that underneath the eye. And sweep it on back. So it's going to give some extra glow and brightening. And I ended right where I put the highlight. So that is done. Alright. I am going to take a little bit of the Tatcha Silk Powder and dust my face with that because I've been trying this out. I told you guys I would give you a review on it. So we're going to put a little bit here, and you're going to grab a big powder brush. Tap it off. I really like these silk powders because they don't make your face look cakey, and I'm freaking loving that. And you know, you don't need a lot either, so good stuff. I got this touch powder from Influencer. $48 is what it cost, and of course Influencer, you just review the product, so I love that. If you don't know what Influencer is, there's a link down below in the description box. You can just fill out reviews and of products you've used and all that, and they'll send you what they call Vox boxes, and really it's just comes straight from the manufacturer to you. You review it and you get it for free, and I absolutely love that. So gotta have some coffee. Now we need to choose an eyeshadow glam box, and you guys like it. It's like $15 a month to get this box, and you do get quite a bit in there, and I was going to do a separate video of unboxings, but I think that I'm going to actually use that stuff in here. We get a lot of palettes from them, and this one is from Sola Look, and I think the last one that I used was from Sola Look, and you guys loved it. So I'm going to go ahead. This is hysterical, the 90210 thing. This is super cute. The box is definitely super cute. And I've got in here a liner, a lip cream, and some lashes. So I might as well use this in my Get Ready With Me today because it's new. And you guys want to know how this works? I really do like the fact that this box is $15 and they give you like palettes. And there's a card in here as well. Sometimes it tells me prices, sometimes it doesn't. Yep. Brenda, Dylan, and Kelly palette. Oh, yeah, that's right. That was the blonde. Okay. Okay, so here it is here. They have the little names and everything. It has a little bit of a mirror. That's cool. But there's some really pretty colors in here. What is the value of this? It's a $14 palette. Okay. Let's try it out. Who knows? You may be able to get a good look with a $14 palette. Ooh, there's a color here. Let's do some swatches. Wow, look at these. Oh, okay, okay. Let's do it. Let's do it. We'll see how they perform. I don't know. They might be a little bit patchy. That's funny. Eyebrow scar. Sleeping on the beach. I don't remember the episodes of this, so I have no idea if these color names have relevance. I'm sure that they do. Look at that. Okay, not bad. So there's 9 in here, 9 shadows. Brandon's sister. Isn't that Brenda? Tony Marquette. I have no idea who that is. Ends with a kiss. Oh, look at these. They're beautiful. Wow. Do you guys see that? That's crazy. Okay, so we might be able to get a nice look with this. All right, we're going to go ahead, and there's not really like a transition shade in here, so wish me luck. I think I want to go in with, I don't know, that summer Broken Flower. Let's go in with Broken Flower Pot. It's kind of dark, and hopefully it'll blend well, but we're going to put this on a Morphe brush, the Gold Collection, and tap down that color, and then we will blend it out. We want to make sure the crease is nice and dark. It's going to make my hooded eyes look much bigger. And the technique that you use is so important when it comes to having hooded eyes, because the darker your creases, the bigger your lid's going to look. And it's like, Okay, so far we're okay. These are obviously not the best shadows I've used, but I'm liking the colors. Look at this color. I'm going to go in with a more precise brush just so I can blend and make sure there's no separation in pigment before I go on to the next color. This color is gorgeous. I love it. And it blended okay. Just making sure I got it. And that everything is symmetrical. Okay. This is a shimmer. Gonna go in with the Luxie brush, get some normal brush, and put that out here. Ooh, okay, that's pretty too. These colors complement one another, very similar. That's what I like about this. Like, if you can put these colors together, those and these. I like how it's all set up like that. All right, junior prom. I never went to prom. Here we go. Now it's one of those things I wish I would have done, you know? All right. Ooh, pretty, pretty, pretty. Pack that color in there. Okay, what I'm going to do for a blending brush for this here is I've got my Jaclyn Hill Master blending brush, and that is what I'm going to use. It's just like, this is an amazing brush. It just like pushes everything together, and I love it. I absolutely love it. If you've got a stubborn shadow too, well, this is not too stubborn, this will blend it right out. Okay, so now we've got this gorgeous Brandon Sister. I'm going to put this on my finger. And we're going to... Ooh, okay. Yeah. I'm liking that. I'm going to put that all over the lid. Okay, with a crease brush, I went back into that first color we used, Broken Flower Pot. Okay, yeah. And we're going to go underneath here. And lay down that color and gently start to blend it out. I'm going to use some setting spray so we can avoid fallout, but there really isn't any with this palette. And there is a liner in here as well. So we're going to try that. Hopefully it's a color that'll work. It's called MUA Cosmetics. Look at this. Okay, let's see. Oh, it's got a little safety seal on it. I love a safety seal. Okay. Let's see. I'm not used to working with... Oh, wow. Okay. So that's like a really pointy tip. And it doesn't look like it bends so easily, so it's something you're gonna have to be careful with for sure. Does it tell me the value of it? I think it was like $5.99 or something. Okay, yeah, you really gotta pay attention to what you're doing with these. Oof. Oh, I need these gel liners in more colors, but I love me a dark eye. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to dip this brush back into the first color I used. I'm going to go ahead and put some right up here to make this a little darker, and then this eye look is really going to look defined and come together. Look at that. Oh, I love. Yes. Do you guys like the longer videos and like the get readies with me? Let me know. Put that info down in the comments below. Really liking this. I'm gonna go ahead and bring that darkness in. This color on my lid looks like it's fading a little bit, but that's all right. I don't mind. Love me some purples and plums. I like. What do you guys think of these colors on me? I like it, I like it, I like it. Alright, so let's put this, we did use the eyeshadow palette, we used the liner here. We've got some lashes. I love the little casing, this glitter all over it. These are Glitz Glam Never Basic Lashes. We don't do basic. Me neither. Oh, these look super fake and are definitely not my vibe. I don't think they're going to look right on me at all. Pull one off though. Let's see if we can measure it to my eye. Yeah, just gotta cut them. Usually you do. So, grab my glue and my scissors. And cut these. And since we got them, we're gonna put them on. Now, mind you, I warned you, not my vibe. Okay, so we have the lashes on, and they look like almost like two different lashes because they're cheap, and these are actually spread out way more than these are, and I tried to spread. It's not working, so I'm just not going to be bothered with it. We do have a lip product here. It says Brenda, Dylan, and Kelly on it, and if it's anything like the color that it looks like, it is let me see. Oh, in what world is this okay with these eyeshadows? Oh my. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and put it on because it came with it. It's really bright, and it's a really liquidy one, so you gotta be super careful. Okay guys, get a good look here. This is the lip color, these are the lashes, because I gotta change a few key things. Now, what would you change right now about this lip besides the lip color? Okay, let's see if what you think should be changed is what I actually do. And guys, so I changed my lashes to some normal ones. I went ahead and put on a Jaclyn's Beaming Highlight on the brow bone and the inner corner. And I changed my lip color, which, by the way, that thing tasted awful. And if you have a hard time getting a lip color off, a lip scrub always helps. So I changed that as well. And then it should be noted that the Tatcha made me shiny after 3 hours. So I went in with Jaclyn's translucent powder, and bam, we looking good all over again. So that should be noted. This is a $48 powder. This is like a $24 or $28 powder, so you actually save some coin there too. So let me know, what did you think of the products in the Glitz Glam Bag? What did you think of the other products that I showed you? Do you like my look? Is there anything you would have changed a little bit differently? Talk to me down in the comments below, and thank you so much for joining me for this video. If you're new here, I would love it if you'd tell me your favorite color and get to know me a little bit better, so I can get to know you a little bit I can't talk today. So I can get to know you a little bit better, and I will see you guys real soon in another video. Bye!